Okay, one of the recreational aspects of the Miami Area Canal there are three major trails. One is the state Miami Area Canal Trail, which runs from Fort Laramie all the way through Delphos. And there's also, as part of the BTA, the Buckeye Trail System, which is a looping trail that goes clear around the whole state of Ohio, and it's about 1,400 miles long. And it's also part of the North Country National Scenic Trail, which goes from New York all the way to South Dakota. So two major canal systems, trails. And it's also part of the scenic byway that runs all the way from Piqua clear through to Delphos. And that intersects with other trails also, which is the Land of the Cross Churches, which is here in Auglaize County, and also the Lincoln Highway up in Delphos area.
What can you tell us about Lock 14?
Lock 14 is kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's about 5 miles north of St. Mary's, right off of State Route 66. It's east is or west is 66 on Lock 14 Road. It was originally a wood lock, and at the early 1900s it was changed over into a concrete lock. There was a small platted community there. There was a sawmill that was the biggest industry in town, and there was a church there. And after the mill moved out, there was no need for the community to really thrive when you had St. Mary's and Spencerville right down the road. So it's kind of just a small cluster of houses and homes there now. The mill's gone, the church is gone, but there's a few houses left.
What can you tell us about Deep Cut?
Deep Cut is right on the Auglaize Allen County line. It is a very interesting part of the canal system, because when they were building the canal, they had to maintain a certain water level. And in this area, there was a high hill or moraine there that was about 5,500 feet long. So they had to decide whether do we put a water retention pond or lake up on top of this hill, or do we just dig through it? Well, they chose to dig through it, and it was 52 feet deep through hard clay. Took a lot of time and effort to dig through that. And it later on, it was a roadside rest for ODOT, and then they relinquished that years later, and now it is a park with the Heritage Trail Park District here in Auglaize County, and then the Johnny Appleseed Metropolitan Park District of Allen County. So they have a joint effort there. It's pretty awe-inspiring when you go up to the canal itself and you look down there and you say, yeah, that's down there a long ways, 52 feet deep, and they did that and dug that all by hand and mules and slip scoops. It was a monumental effort. So it is awe-inspiring. There are some historical signage there too.